name is Jason Hall. I'm the elementary school principal. It is my pleasure to welcome you to the evening performance of A Tiny Tim's Christmas Carol. I had the pleasure of seeing the morning performance, and I can assure you that you're in for a great Christmas treat. At this time, I'd like to introduce our choral director, Miss Rhonda Ficca. Miss Ficca.
Thank you very much, Mr. Hall. We're so happy to have you as the leader of our elementary school. You're doing a wonderful job. Well, good evening, parents, relatives, and friends. And welcome to the New Brighton Area School District, where the Lions not only take pride in academics and learning, but in providing performing opportunities for your children as well. You see, we value the arts here in our school district, and we thank you so much for taking time on a cold and chilly winter evening to get yourself into the holiday spirit with us. I would like to mention that our superintendent of schools, Dr. David Petro, was with us this morning, as well as our director of curriculum, Dr. Cynthia Fusilier. School board members who may be in the audience this evening, thank you so much for coming. Ladies and gentlemen, it would be a special honor if I could do something very important to me, because you know, parents are the most important and influential people in your son and daughter's life. May I introduce you to my mother, Mrs. Philomena Ficca. Thank you, Mom. And thank you for the wonderful influence you are in all of your children's lives, and the beautiful attention to music that each of us share. Well, we are delighted that you are here. You probably noticed that we have a professional videographer this evening, Mr. Ted McLaren. He's been doing this for us for quite a number of years. He does an excellent job, Mr. McLaren. And if you want to have a wonderful keepsake for many years to come, be sure and sign up. If you haven't already paid for your order that you placed with me, just see Mr. McLaren tonight. Or if you decide that you would like to have a copy, just contact me and we'll be glad to take care of that for you. DVDs are $20 and videos are $15. I would respectfully ask if you wouldn't mind to turn off your cell phones, as this is being professionally recorded. And actually this morning you may have heard that we were live streamed on the New Brighton website. So that was quite a treat. It was a new adventure, something that we're just trying in our district, but we appreciate that opportunity to provide some public relations for our school district. Thank you so much for the staff members who stayed after school yesterday for several hours or are here this evening. May I just quickly say Mrs. Rachel D'Alessandro, Mrs. Beverly Girello, Mrs. Elba Harley, Miss Tracy Hartwick, Mrs. Angeli Zangus, and parent Mrs. Denise Lund. We appreciate your help so much. Thank you to Mrs. Linda Runatz, our computer, elementary, and high school teacher, who designed and took the time to do the lovely program for you tonight, again, as a wonderful keepsake for many years to come. The New Brighton Area School District groundskeeping staff, who brought everything over from the auditorium so that the stage could look lovely for you. We also are grateful that we have the cooperation and support of Brighton Music Center, Mr. Jim Prothero and his students, high school helpers that are helping. And I'll tell you, Mr. Prothero knows so much about lights and sound. It's just a privilege to work with him. And he does everything he can to make this performance a success. And we appreciate that. And I know that you do too. There are other thank yous in the program. One thank you that I already had the program done. I want to acknowledge Dr. Rob Boswell, who was nice enough to make a homemade crutch for our Tiny Tim to use. Now, after our opening 4 songs, and I do hope you sing along if you know them, we invite you to then allow us to move into the Christmas play, and we'll do that without any further introductions from me, and just pretend like I told the boys and girls that we have the transformation of a stage into a London street, and then we have the Cratchit family living room over here by the tree. And then we'll even go into the bedroom of the mean and miserly Mr. Scrooge. I told the boys and girls this morning, that's the guy who says, bah, humbug, and is very, very mean, until something special happens to him through 5 songs and a little dream music, and you see what happens to Mr. Scrooge at the very end. And you know, this is just a musical that will always be ever appealing. And it was written, as you know, by Charles Dickens over a century ago. Well, finally, let me just say this. These 73 fifth graders, who I know are very anxious behind the curtain, have been doing a wonderful job. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is in addition to general music, which is state mandated. But the chorus is extra. They have been giving up for 4 months, at least once a week, coming down to the music room, half on one day, the other half on another day, speaking parts on another day. So it takes about 4 months to put it together. But you know, that is admirable, because they don't have to do it. But they're learning, and they're having the opportunity to participate in a musical. So I just commend them. So let's just remember that the arts must not be forgotten in a well-rounded education. Thank you for your patience while we make these remarks. Thank you, and good evening.
But are we to close the office tomorrow, sir?
A little petty theft, eh? Steal a day's time from the boss. I suppose you don't wish me to deduct a day's pay from your wages. Though, do you, Cratchit?
But, sir, Christmas comes only once a year.
Once too many, I'd say. Very well, Cratchit, you may take the day off. But be back at your desk early next morning to make up time that has been lost.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Merry Christmas, sir.
Hello, Mr. Scrooge. Merry Christmas.
Bah,
Merry Christmas, Father. I've come to walk home with you.
Merry Christmas, Tim. And oh, what a joy it is to see you. Come, let's get my jacket and walk up the shop. Then we'll go see if Mother is found for dinner.
You dreamed of a Christmas past when he was just a lad, of the time when he was left all alone without his mom and dad.
Then he dreamed of Christmas present, of a poor but loving family, the Cratchits, sharing happiness around the Christmas tree.
Then last he dreamed about a day that time was sure to find, and he could hear what folks would say when he had passed beyond.
Do you suppose he took the money with him?
If he didn't, I bet he hid it where no one else could find it. His view
Well, ladies and gentlemen, appreciate so much you coming out this evening. I think they did a beautiful job. I hope you're real proud of them as much as I am. Merry Christmas, and God bless us, everyone!